Hey guys, Rob here. Today's video, I want to talk about an EDC pocket dump. So let's get into it. So you guys, I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that I carry that are important to me, things that are necessary in my life, and I just want to share that with you guys. All right, so the first thing that I carry is going to be my wallet. Not going to open it up or anything, but I just carry a basic slim leather wallet. I like the slim profile wallets because it doesn't really take up any space in my pockets. I don't like to carry a lot of bulk. So the first thing is my wallet. That's the most important thing because you have your ID in there and cash, everything else. So next thing up is just going to be my Samsung cell phone. I always have that on me. And after that, we have some car keys, house keys, stuff like that. I took my regular keys off of here just because I've heard stories of people being able to duplicate keys based off pictures and stuff like that. So there's no keys on this here for this video. What's cool about this here key clip, I guess you can call it, is that it's made by a company called Tactical Performance, and I picked this up from an Academy Sports. I've had this thing for a very long time. I think probably pushing 6 years now, and it's held up great. I think it was only like $8, but what's cool is that it's got this Velcro strap on it and a loop there, so you can, I've done it before, I've looped it into my belt buckle, and then I can put my keys in my pocket. That way, if I know I'm out hiking or camping or anything where I'm out somewhere where I feel like I could lose my keys, having this clipped onto my belt buckle, or the belt clip on your pants, like your jeans or something, and then putting it in your pocket is a nice way to know that your keys are not going to disappear on you. And this has like a little spring-loaded mechanism here, so you can latch your key rings in there, just push it down and that's on there. Very good piece of kit here. Another important thing that I carry is my multi-tool, and I've talked about this in another video. You guys have seen this on me in my videos. I always have it on me. Multi-tool is great. I feel naked if I don't have this with me, you know, because it's a good way. It has a cutting tool on it, which is really important. It's got these pliers, and I've had this thing for 4 years now, give or take. Probably a little bit more than 4 years, to be honest. It does have some modifications on it, just because I use it so much. I literally use it all the time. It's got really nice crimpers here for doing any kind of electrical work. And yes, I put it all to the test. I modified and put a hacksaw blade on here for cutting metal or PVC pipe or anything like that. I just find that this is more handy than having a serrated blade, which is what originally came on this. And then I put a fire steel back here, which unfortunately broke. I have to order another one and get that on here. But yeah, so this tool's been great. I use it all the time, and I always have it with me because there's always something to be done with it. And the sheath that I have for it is just a Night Eyes. This is actually a flashlight holder that I had picked up. I think it was like $10, and this has also worked great, you know. And what's nice is that it's got this really nice belt clip on here where it's not going to come out, and this thing pivots. So sometimes when I'm wearing it in the car and it's like too brushed up against like the seat belt or something, or it's digging in, I'll just rotate it on my persons like this, and now it's completely out of the way, and then when I get out of the car I just fix it back. So pretty cool tool. Another thing that I carry with me, I usually have like a pack that I carry. I keep a battery bank. This is a little like micro battery bank. I've had it for a while, and a USB-C charger for my phone. Another thing I always carry with me is going to be my earpods. This is great for answering phone calls. You can be hands-free with it, you know, earpods. So another thing that I carry is my chapstick. I always have chapstick with me. I feel weird if I don't have it. I guess I'm just used to it, but chapstick has a number of purposes that you can use it for, and this is something that I always keep with me. So another thing that I keep in my bag is going to be a sucking chest wound seal, and this just lives in my bag in case of those type of emergencies, God forbid. You know, a stab wound or something like that, or a gunshot wound. In today's times, everything is so crazy right now, you just never know. The thing that I keep with me is a tourniquet. It's small, it's compact, it doesn't weigh anything at all, so it's like, why not carry it? So I always have those two. That's trauma stuff right there. That's the important stuff that you really need. God forbid something serious happen. Another item that I carry, or items, is in this little Ziploc bag. It's this little first aid kit here. This is a cheap $3 first aid kit that you can get out of the travel section from Walmart or something. And obviously I beef it up. You know, I just add a couple of extra small things to these first aid kits because they don't come with a lot of important things. They just come with like 100,000 band-aids, which is just ridiculous. So I usually take out some of those band-aids and I'll add some stuff like Tylenol, bigger band-aids for like big cuts, like scrapes. I also carry a mirror with me. Once again, you know, so that way you can check your eyes or whatever. And just some other basic things. I do have another tourniquet in here. It's one of those elastic tourniquets. Because like I said, you know, this stuff doesn't weigh anything. So there's that. I don't want to pull it out and get it all messed up. But yeah, I always keep a little backup first aid with me. Okay, so the last piece of gear that I carry is going to be my firearm. Okay, this is my firearm and my holster that I made for it. It's got like a sidecar magazine holder as well. That way I have an extra mag with me, as well as the firearm itself. And I'm going to go ahead and pull that out of there. Drop the mag. This gun is not loaded, but we are going to safety check it, like always. Always safety check. And I can physically see into that chamber and into the mag well that this gun is safe and clear. And now I'm going to point it in the safe direction and pull the trigger. That way we know it's good. Okay. All right, so this gun is completely cleared, and this is a Glock 19, and I've had this thing for forever. I've had it for a good while. And I have some small modifications to it just because I like to keep things kind of simple, you know, simple and reliable. So I have a Olight. This is the PL Mini 2. I believe it is 500 lumens or 600 lumens. And you just toggle the switch here and the light comes on. You guys can see that that light is on there. And it's also a magnetic charge. So you just hit the charger cable, magnetizes to that. And the charger cable will actually light up to let you know the status of the battery. So either red for dead or green for charged. I did some stipple work on this here just because when I first got this gun, you know, being here in Florida and just using it in general, your hand does kind of slip around on it with the stock texturing on this Glock 19. So I did stipple it myself. And I stippled it with the back strap on here, the beaver tail, because I did not want to get slide bite. When I hold this firearm, I do hold it high and tight. So like this here. So I do hold it high and tight, full control over it. So you guys can see my thumb rides up pretty close there. I've never gotten slide bite with this gun here. So I stippled it with that on there. I have a flared mag well on here, and I keep the iron sights just because it's reliable. I'm not putting a red dot on here because I don't want to have to worry about something failing in that red dot. These iron sights, they'll never go bad. They're always going to be where you set them at. And I just shoot this gun pretty well the way it is. So I just leave it like that. What else? As far as like all the internals and stuff, everything's all stock. This is nothing else done to this. So next up is going to be my magazine. I do run, this is a Glock standard mag, and I put an extension on here, so it's a +2 extension. So I actually can carry 17 rounds in here, +1 in the chamber of the firearm. And the ammunition I'm rocking here is the Hornady 145 grain hollow points. And I've been firing these. I haven't had any issues with jamming or anything like that. And then I carry a backup magazine. Same thing. This is just a 15 round Glock mag though. So I have a backup. So yeah, in today's times, you know, the world is just getting crazier and crazier, and there's just more and more evil people out there, you know, doing harm to other people, you know, and it's scary because, like, you know, you can't even go grocery shopping with your family because you know, you just never know what might happen. So like, I have to carry all these things to protect my family, you know, and myself. And you know, it's really unfortunate that, you know, you gotta carry all this heavy stuff with you just because of that. But you know, at the end of the day, you got to protect yourself. My holster here, I made this holster to fit me, so that way I can run the extra magazine in it as well. And the magazine does actually snap in and lock in. And you know, if I wanted to, I could take this off and run just this. And sometimes, you know, if I don't want to run the weapons light on here, what I'll do is I'll just take the light off. It comes off real easy. You just pull that little tab, press down, and now the weapons light is off. And then I can run this in a smaller holster, and then I'll run like just a flush magazine in it and stuff like that, just for a little bit better concealment. So guys, if you guys found the video helpful or entertaining, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new as always, and also, you know, leave me a comment down below. Let me know, like, what do you guys carry? What's your EDC? Do you have an EDC? Just let me know what works for you guys, what type of stuff you carry. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.